The town of Burnet, west of Austin, is known for its charm and character, but some locals also say they have a growing problem with drug abuse.
As Ignacio Garcia found out, there's a growing force in numbers working together to fight drugs in town.
This was actually one of the verses Caleb had marked in his Bible.
Janet Christiansen fills with emotions every time she remembers her son, Caleb.
He was a wonderful, obedient child all his life, was very involved in his church, loved the Lord.
But as years passed, Caleb began to experiment with drugs, and eventually it caught up with him. He died 18 months ago from a drug overdose of prescription methadone. Christiansen says this tragedy shouldn't have happened.
There are other kids that have been lost since Caleb in this hill country area, and we have to wake up as parents and as communities and recognize and acknowledge the problem and find out solutions to save our kids.
We're really no different than any other community.
It was that tragic event that was the genesis that led to this gathering today, as hundreds of area residents have joined forces in a mission to take on drug abuse in this small hill country town. A gathering Christiansen calls a journey. The school superintendent says he's 100% behind the movement.
We want to recognize the fact that this drug issue does impact our community, and we want to proactively really address the issue so that no family ever has to deal with the loss of a young person again.
Police Chief Paul Nelson says locals can help fight crime by just keeping their eyes wide open.
Everybody thinks this is a small town, and it is, but we do have big town crime.
Today it's only an awareness meetup, but Christiansen and everyone else hopes it'll become a major movement to rid this little town of a deadly problem. In Burnet, Ignacio Garcia, KXAN News.
Going in depth, Burnet does not have a local drug treatment program and therefore does not have an official count of young people with drug problems. But they believe it's in the hundreds when you count adjoining hill country communities. One law enforcement official said the internet has made the drug problem worse as many buy and sell drugs through underground market that is difficult to measure and track.